Assalamu alaikum and welcome. You're watching Real English News along with your host Sharif Akram Imani. Let's have a look on today's top headlines. Central government to decriminalize attempt to commit suicide. TDP BJP oppose KCR's Vinay Sagar plan. Sharmila's Parmar Shara Yatra from today. Telangana set for its first cabinet expansion. 24 centers to life in Naidu's murder case. Malala and Kailash Satyarthi receive joint Nobel Award. The Law Commission of India has recommended that attempt to suicide must be decriminalized. The Home Minister told the Rajya Sabha on Wednesday that is Law Commission of India and its 210 report had recommended that section that is 309 attempt of commit suicide of IPC need to be effected from the statute and the statute book. Minister of the State for Home Affairs, that is Harbhay Pratabi Bhai Chaudhary, said in a written reply to a question in the Rajya Sabha. As a law and order in the state subject, views of the state UTS were requested on the recommendation of the Law Commission. The minister said as many as 18 state and 4 union territories administrators have supported that section 309 of IPC may be deleted. The minister said, among the states, the opposition, the deletion, Bihar has said that selection should not be omitted as these days there are suicide bombers who fail in the attempt to blow themselves up. Other terrorists who consume cyanide pills with the intention to wipe out evidence. Bihar instead said that the section should be modified. There should be a separate legislation in the case of people who are suffering from such type of disease which makes them to attempt to take their life. Madhya Pradesh said deleting of section 309 will also dilute section that is 306 abandonment of suicide. Sikkim said repeal of the section may create problems for the state where suicide is being attempted by a public person in pursuit of a professed public cause. The Delhi government agreed with the recommendation of the Law Commission but suggested that it should be made compulsory to report to attempt to commit suicide to authorized officers or authorized hospitals, and compulsory medical treatments in special medical institutions should be made available. Telangana cabinet expansion, which was scheduled long back, was delayed due to unknown reason. But it seems that the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, the TRS, found the right time. T government will have its cabinet expansion very soon. According to the sources close to Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, 5 more MLAs will be inducted into the T cabinet. CM KCR even spoke to those candidates and asked them to be prepared. It's not at all the post of Chief Whip and the Wipe are also ready to be filled in same expansion process. Reportedly, the MLAs who can get the berth in the expansions are Tumula Nageshwar Rao, that is of Khammam, Konda Surekesh Varangal, A. Indrasena Reddy, Adilabad, Jupal Krishna Rao, Mahbub Nagar, Ajmer, Chandura, Varangal, and many seniors who were expecting berths in the expansion are trying hard to hit the right chord. Leaders who plunked from other parties are equally trying to pursue KCR to allocate berth to those as promised. TRS with its 12 members formed the CREOX in the first cabinet formation on June 2nd. Since then, many leaders are waiting for cabinet expansion. Many rumors raised their hopes stating cabinet expansion will go on floor soon, but nothing happened till now. But as soon as almost 6 months after TRS formed government, it seems that CM KCR is now firm on his decision regarding cabinet expansion. Telangana Chief Minister, that is Mr. KCR, is dreaming of coming with a new water tank and a Vinay Sagar meant for an exclusive immersion of Durga and Ganesh idols near Ludharipar. However, the plan hit roadblocks as opposition parties ask him to treat casually, and the TDP and BJP are strongly playing a role. KCR with his Vinay Sagar's plan decided to rescue the pollution levels in and around Hussain Sagar and try to drive home the point the need for a new body for immersion of idols as a part of a safe Hussain Sagar drive. BJP President, that is Mr. J. Kishan Reddy, And floor leader K. Lakshman made it clear to KCR that his party would oppose the proposal. They said the new place will create a lot of problems. Even TDP floor leader Bali Dayakar Rao asked KCR to drop the idea. MIM leader, that is Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi, supported government decision, while CPI leader, that is Chada Venkat Reddy, pointed out parking problems.
ప్రజలకు ఉపయోగపడాలి, ప్రజలకు మేలు జరగాలి, ఆ ప్రాంతం కూడా అభివృద్ధి ఫలాల ప్రజలకు అందాలి. ఆధునికమైనటువంటి ఈ యొక్క మెట్రో ట్రైన్ పాతపట్నంలో ఉన్నటువంటి ముస్లింలకు హిందువులకు రావాలి. అక్కడ మత సామరస్యం పెరగాలి అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా పాతపట్నంలోని పాత లైన్ ద్వారానే ఈ మెట్రో లైన్ వెళ్ళాలని చెప్పి భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ చెప్పడం జరిగింది.
ఈ పరిస్థితుల్లో వినాయక నిమజ్జనం కావాల్సిందే. మీరు వేయకపోతే దాన్ని పూర్తిగా వ్యతిరేకిస్తాం. ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో హుస్సేన్ సాగర్ని మీరు శుభ్రంగా ఉంచండి, దానికి ఇబ్బంది లేదు. ఎన్ని కోట్లైనా ఖర్చు పెట్టండి, మేము మద్దతు చెప్తాం. వినాయక నిమజ్జనం చేస్తే ఇబ్బంది కాదు, అన్ని ఆర్డర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. నేను 10 days లోపల మళ్ళీ పరిశుభ్రంగా చేసుకున్నందుకు అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఆలోచన విరమించుకోమని ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారికి చెప్పాం.
YS Congress leader, that is YS Sharmila, will undertake a 5 days Paramsha Yatra from Monday to console the family of those who died in their lives, unable to bear the sudden death of YS Rajashekar Ratti in September 2009 in Mehbubnagar district. It will be an extension of the unfinished Odapura Yatra, left incomplete by the party president, that is YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, due to various reasons. In the first phase of Paramrasha Yatra, MS Sharmila will meet 19 families from December 8 to 12. Before taking off on the tour, Ms. Sharmila along with Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy will pay tribute to the late YSR, as the latter's Lotus Pond residence here. According to party's functionaries, Ms. Sharmila will console 3 families at Irwan, Devyoni Padkal and Viljala, and reach Kalwakurti by evening to unveil a statue of YSR. On December 9, she will reach Amrabad to console a family and unveils YSR statue. On December 12, she will conclude the first phase of the Yatra. Sentence court in Adani Tours. Kurnool district today sentenced 21 to life imprisonment in the murder of Kapathrala Venkatappa Naidu's case. Session court, after hearing the case, delivered judgment in a tense filed atmosphere. That is, Kapathrala, village of the murdered person, remained tense, and government, as precautionary measures, deployed police forces. Kapathrala Venkatappa Naidu, leader of TDP, and 10 others were brutally murdered 6 years ago by his rebels when he was on his way to Kodumuru from Kapathrala on 17th May 2008. They were hacked to death when they were returning after appearing in the court in a murder trials. Rebels were rammed on an empty track into. Pakistani education activist, that is Malal Yousafzai, and Indian child rights campaigner, that is Kailash Satyarthi, have received the Nobel Peace Prize award. The Nobel Committee described both the laureates as champions of the peace. Mr. Yousafzai said she was there to stand up for the rights of forgotten and frightened children and raise the voice rather than pity them. Mr. Satyarthi said receiving the prize was a great opportunity to further his work against called child slavery. Ms. Yousafzai and Mr. Satyarthi received after their award from the chairman of the Norwegian Nobel Committee in the presence of King Harald V of Norway. They delivered the Nobel lectures during the award ceremony. I am many in her speech. Ms. Yousafzai said that the award was not just for her. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change, she said. I am here to stand up for their rights, raise their voice. It is not the time to pity them. It is the time to take action, so it becomes the last time that we see a child deprived of education. There is no greater violence than they deny the dreams of our children, he said. I refuse to accept the shackles of slavery can ever be stronger than the quest for freedom. He added to applause. Nobel Committee Chairman, that is Thorbjørn Jagland, stressed the importance of education, saying the road to democracy and freedom is paved with the knowledge. So Jaglan praised Mr. Satyarthi work campaign against child labor, often at great risk to himself. He also lauded Ms. Yousafzain's effort to promote education despite threats from Taliban, saying her courage is almost incredible and indescribable. Though the efforts of Ms. Satyarthi, 60 tens of thousands of children have been rescued from hazardous industries. He has endured death written from his work, and 2 of his colleagues were killed. Ms. Yousafzain and Mr. Satyarthi were jointly awarded the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize for the struggle against the suppression of children and young people and for the right of all children to education. They have paid the $1.4 million, that is 86 lakhs thousands of pounds prize money. The Nobel Committee said earlier it was important that a Muslim and a Hindu, a Pakistani and an Indian had joined it in what it called a common struggle for education and against extremism. Let's have a look on today's sports news. Kenyan cricket team reaches Lahore. The Kenyan cricket team reached Lahore today morning to play in one-day series against Pakistan, aside amidst unprecedented security measures for the visiting side. Ricky Ponting appointed Mumbai Indians the head coach after spending 2 seasons in the team as a player. Australians 2-time World Cup winning captain, that is Ricky Ponting, was today appointed head coach of Mumbai Indians ahead of Indian Premier League 18 players of John Wright. Ranji Trophy, Tendulkar talks to vanquished Mumbai players. Sachin Tendulkar made an appearance at the Wankhede Stadium, scene of his emotional farewell from cricketer in November last year, to talk to Mumbai Ranji Trophy team members after they were stunned by Jammu and Kashmir by 4 wickets in the season opening Group A game. Robin Biss helps Rajasthan salvage a draw against Gujarat. An unbeaten 124 by middle order batsman Robin Biss helped Rajasthan salvage a draw against Gujarat in Ranji Trophy Group B match at the Sawai Man Singh Stadium. Let's have a look on today's stock market. Sensex for today stand with 27,831.10 with 0.12%. Whereas Nifty for today stand with 8,355.65 with 0.18%. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. According to Malabar Golds, today's gold rates, that is 10th of December, Wednesday, are as follows. For 22 carats of gold for 10 grams, rupees 24,770. Whereas for 24 carats of gold for 10 grams, it's rupees 26,200. Silver rates for today for 10 grams, it's rupees 380. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast of 6 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 18 degrees Celsius and maximum 32 degrees Celsius. Mahbubnagar minimum temperature 21 degrees Celsius and maximum 32 degrees Celsius. Whereas today's minimum temperature of Medak district stand with 19 degrees Celsius and maximum 30 degrees Celsius. Headlines once again. Central government to decriminalize attempt to commit suicide. TDP BJP oppose KCR's Vinay Sagar plan. Sharmila's Parmar Shara Yatra from today. Telangana set for its first cabinet expansion. 24 centers to life in Naidu's murder case. Malala and Kailash Satyarthi receive joint Nobel Award. That's all in this newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News. This is your host Sharif Akram Yamani. Sign off for the day. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.